So Morrisons supermarkets are the next big stores here in the UK who have decided to put severe financial pressure on unjabbed staff should they have to isolate due to this plague thing going on. And it's another store that I will personally be boycotting because it is discriminatory what these big organisations are doing to people simply for making the informed choice of not getting the jab. There are other shops here in the UK who have done this to their own staff, which include IKEA, Next and Ocado. Now, I am quite sure this move goes against the Geneva Convention because it's people's right not to have to endure any medical procedure. And supermarkets and other shops are discriminating against people who have this choice. So by screwing around with people's wages, putting financial hardship on them, I believe they're trying to force people to have a medical procedure which should be their choice and their choice alone. So of course I went on Twitter to see what was going on and get a bit more information. And I wasn't really surprised because this lot, and this is just scratching the surface folks, because as you know, the frothy-mouthed, hysterical, bed-wetting bottom feeders on Twitter are completely for this. And it's the usual lot, folks. It's Twitter users with the EU flag on their profile names and the hashtag FBPE, which stands for Fuck Brexit Pro EU. So these are the people who will preach about tolerance, kinder, gentler politics. But when it comes to deciding not to have the jab, or if your political thinking is slightly right of Chairman Mao, then these drooling idiots wish you to be discriminated against, and they hope you die of the plague. Yes, folks, there are one or two far left-wing extremist channels on YouTube that openly and freely say that they want conservatives who decide not to get the jab to die. It literally turns my stomach that these people, even though I'm an advocate for free speech, can get away with saying such hateful and inflammatory stuff. I mean, I'm a right-thinking person, I'm a conservative, I'm a patriot, libertarian, but I don't wish people dead, whether you're jabbed or unjabbed. I don't think you should be put under financial hardships. I don't think you should be discriminated against if you're jabbed or unjabbed. But you have to notice, folks, it's the left doing all this. They're the one doing all the discriminating. They're the ones doing all the hate. And they're the ones who want people to die. These people are sick and they're massive hypocrites. Because remember, folks, they wanted to hashtag boycott Morrisons because the Union flag was on the packaging of the butter they sold. But that doesn't matter now because unjabbed people have decided to boycott because of a real reason, i.e. people being discriminated against and paying a financial penalty. You can't make this shit up, and it's just going to go on and on and on. And the only thing we can do is keep calling these people out, calling out these shops, and hitting the shops in the pocket by boycotting them. So really, Morrisons is screwed because the snivelling lefties can't shop there anyway because of the Union flag on the packaging of the products. I wish these people would make their minds up. So just look at this latest case rates in the jabbed versus the unjabbed. This discriminatory policy by Morrisons and other shops makes no sense. It'll increase hardship on families already struggling and force people to work instead of isolate. And the ironic thing is this. Say now you work for one of these discriminatory companies and you have to take time off to self-isolate because you've caught the plague. But what if you've caught the plague from someone who's had the jab? Because even if you've had the jab, you can still catch it and pass it on. That's not medical misinformation. That's a fact. And the only difference being these companies, for some reason, are pushing for you to take the jab, a medical procedure that still doesn't have the full information about it anywhere. And the companies producing these things are legally not accountable should anything happen to you. Now, if that doesn't ring alarm bells, then I can't help you. Anyway, that's my video. Hope you like. Please let me know what you think in the comments. And YouTube and Google have demonetized my channel. That's why I am setting up this buy me a beer thing to support what I do, because it's unfair, I think, that these internet fascists can do this to me, yet slap adverts on my work and profit from them. I think that's wrong. So if you wish to support what I do, if you like what I do, if you believe in free speech, and if you want to give the finger to YouTube and Google, then by all means you can buy me a beer. The link is down below. Also, don't forget, I'm on GETTR. GETTR is a social media app. It's like Twitter, except that it practices freedom of speech. So you can say whatever the hell you want on there and upset a lefty, make them cry, and there's sod all they can do about it. And also all your other like-minded YouTubers are on there also. And that's it. So comment, share, subscribe, and until my next video, Roger Trout.